Watch and listen carefully. This is history in the making.
The British people have spoken, and the answer is we're out.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? Change the face of Europe!
And these were the celebrations just moments before the BBC called the result.
This will be a victory for real people, a victory for ordinary people, a victory for decent people.
But a majority of the country has voted for Britain to go it alone.
So here at ITV News at just gone 4:30 in the morning, we are calling it for Leave to Win this referendum, an extraordinary moment in British history.
The British people have voted to leave the European Union, and their will must be respected. So there can be no doubt about the result. But above all, this will require strong, determined and committed leadership. But the British people have made a very clear decision to take a different path. And as such, I think the country requires fresh leadership to take it in this direction.
It is not a done deal, and it's not going well.
My name's Steve Bray, and I'm here representing the Standard Defiance European movement, Sodem.
But I mean, why do you need to wait to see? Surely you already know that staying is a good thing. So why?
But it's persuading people that this is the case. For example, the most Googled phrase the day after the referendum is "What is the EU?"
Vision for the future. They're very disappointed with the false promise of Brexit. They're not going to get what was promised to worry about. It's not being addressed. So we want to talk to them about how to address their problems. Whether it's that they feel ignored and they're not coming along with the rest of the country going forward into the future. So we need to talk to them around the country and actually address what really matters to them.
And the Brunton stance on a second referendum, as in, I actually think we shouldn't call it a second referendum, we should call it a vote on the final deal. Do away with the term second referendum totally.
I really agree with you, Steve. I think people, they don't really want to relive the first referendum, but I think they do want to say in a vote on the final deal. I think they've seen that it's much more complicated leaving the EU than they thought, and they therefore want another chance to actually rethink their decision. But we need to open the door and tell them that's okay. It's not really their fault they didn't know everything.
By any chance, government gets some form of Brexit through, will you continue to show your presence? Will you continue to fight this?
I won't have to. This government has not got a hope in hell of getting Brexit through.